Takeout option is now available at Mensa. Wartburg Players is bringing Little Women to the Lyceum stage soon. It's been a great season for the Wartburg women's basketball team. All this and more tonight. Good evening and welcome to Night Vision News. I'm Matthew Tudor. Takeout option returned to Mensa after its cancellation in fall term of 2021.
Starting this semester, Wartburg students have an option to take out meals from the Mensa. Dining Services introduced the new takeout containers upon the request of students. Wartburg students with a meal plan can get a container or a carabiner to start taking out meals.
It was really brought to the forefront during COVID. It was kind of a necessity. And since then it's been, okay, how can we make this work? And I think now that it's here, I think you'll see it for the long term.
With the COVID-19 pandemic, takeout boxes were introduced. After returning back to normalcy, they were discontinued in the fall of 2021. The Dining Services were looking into more sustainable and reusable containers since then. Some students find the containers convenient.
When I have classes back to back, like I don't have enough time to eat, so I can just take food and keep it in my room and then eat later.
To start using the containers, students first need to register at the Dining Services office on the ground floor of Student Center.
We've had many students who have been very excited, but I would say the vast majority have been a little bit slower maybe to embrace it or come in and get their box than I thought it might have been.
The Dining Services is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
You can get a carabiner or a container at the Dining Service office. Little Women is coming to the Lyceum stage soon. Night Vision News reporter Ben Revere has more.
Louisa May Alcott's famous story, Little Women, is coming to the McCaskey Lyceum stage soon. Little Women tells the tale of the March sisters' struggle to support themselves and their households after their family lost their fortune. Production for the play began in November with auditions and has been going strong ever since. 14 students make up the cast, ranging from first to fourth years. The production is put on by Wartburg Players, a student-run organization. It is also student-directed by third-year journalism and communication major Lauren Uveling and third-year music education major Emily Reedy. Little Women takes the Lyceum stage on February 10th and 11th, with the doors opening at 7 and the show starting at 7:30. The play is free for students and $10 for the public.
The play will be held in the McCaskey Lyceum. It is on the first floor of the Student Center. Ubuntu Center student opening is happening Friday, February 3rd. Residential Life is hosting an Ubuntu Center student opening on Friday, February 3rd. This is a way to showcase the renovations made in the Ubuntu Hall. Painting, waffles, cotton candy, popcorn, video games, and trivia are some of the activities that will happen at the opening. The event is organized by the resident assistants of Slife Hall and the area coordinator Courtney Tripp Stuck. The event will start in Slife Lounge at 6:30 p.m., but the stations of different activities will be held in different parts of the Ubuntu Center. For more questions, contact the resident assistant of first floor of Slife Hall, Sarah Sangare, at sarah.sangare@wartburg.edu. We will be back with Jax Cadell and KV Sports.
Welcome to Night Vision Sports. I'm Jax Cadell. It's been a great season thus far for the Wartburg Knights women's basketball team. Night Vision Sports reporter Zach Heine has more.
It's been a great season for the Wartburg Knights women's basketball team. The Knights entered this season as a preseason favorite to win the American Rivers Conference and have lived up to the hype so far. The Knights are 15-4 overall and 10-0 in conference play, which is good for first in the ARC. Claire Faber is leading the team in scoring, averaging 15.5 points per game, while chipping in 4 rebounds 3 assists, and almost 2 steals per game. Jaden Murphy, a first-team All-Conference selection last season, is averaging 14.4 points per game and 6 boards. The Knights have gotten contributions from up and down the roster, with 10 players seeing action in double-digit games so far this season. In their most recent matchup against Simpson College, it was senior guard Macy Harris leading the way. She scored a game and career-high 24 points in the Knights' 79-63 win on Saturday. And that brought the Knights up to a perfect 10-0 in conference play. Harris said that her teammates played a big role in her success against Simpson.
And Coach Amesbury had told us going in they were either going to face guard Sarah or Jaden. They started face guarding Sarah, and then when she came out, they face guard Jaden. So really, we just had to find other scorers, and so that kind of left me and Maggie Wilkins open a little bit more, and we were able to take the ball in with ease.
The Knights only have 6 regular season games left before the American Rivers Conference Tournament, where the Knights will most likely host a playoff game. Harris said that the team is happy with where they're at, but are hungry for more.
It's great that we're 10-0, but we honestly don't care that we're 10-0. We're always on to the next game, and we're focusing on that. Our main goal is postseason, so we're just taking it game by game and focusing.
Reporting for Night Vision Sports, I'm Zach Heine.
The Knights are in action again tomorrow night when they host Luther at Levick Arena. Tip-off is scheduled for 5:30 p.m. The Wartburg Knights had 12 top 5 finishers at the Jack Johnson Invite. The men's indoor track and field had 7 top 5 finishers, with Derek Smith placing first in the 400-meter dash, Lance Sabatsky placing third in the 800-meter dash. In the 400-meter relay, the Knights A team placed first, consisting of Wyatt Schmidt, Jensen Clapp, Zach Abbey, and Derek Smith. The B team placed fifth with Noah Barries, David Williams, Keyshawn Harris, and Carter Cruz. In the pole vault, Trey Faraday placed second, Carson Collette placed third, and Nathan McDonald placed fifth. And lastly for the men, Keegan Rich placed fifth in the triple jump. The women's indoor track and field team had 5 top 5 finishers, with Aubrey Fisher placing fifth in the mile race. The Knights A team placed fourth, consisting of Rachel Nagel, Jojo Tynesma, Olivia Tolari, and Carson McSorley. In shot put, Haley Benimo placed third. And lastly for the women, Brea Christopher placed fourth in the high jump and third in the triple jump. Wartburg returns home on February 3rd to the 4th for its annual indoor select meet. The Wartburg Knights dueled in the Battle of the Bergs earlier this week. On the night of January 26, number 3 Wartburg Wrestling went head-to-head with the number 1 Augsburg University. Both teams dueled hard against each other, but the Wartburg Knights pulled the victory, winning 22-14. This was the 40th meet in the all-time series between the two programs, attended by an outstanding 2,000 fans. Joe Pins achieved his 10th win this season, beating his opponent 11-3. Pins was awarded Wrestler of the Week by the American Rivers Conference. Zyron Terrakina and Nathan Fuller both remain undefeated with 17 wins. The Wartburg Knights now have a total record of 12 wins to 1 loss, while being undefeated in conference play, 6 wins to 0 losses. The Knights will face off against Coe College on February 3rd at 7 p.m. Thanks for joining us on Night Vision News today. From Matthew Tudor, I am Jack Skidell. Have a great day.